Just gonna check if we're live.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Yep, we're live.
Okay. Yep.
Yep, hello and welcome to the third round of DMR in our first season of F1. But before we're gonna start, we're gonna have do a race in memory of Anthoine Hubert, who unfortunately passed away in the recent F2 race. So we're gonna do a three-lapper around Spa in the F2 cars
So
to
we're just
start
gonna.
with.
Yeah, it was just a bit of short notice, but yeah, we just thought it was the best way to honour a fellow racing driver who didn't really have the time to live up to his true potential, and the best way is just to celebrate of Antoine's life. So we're just gonna have a 3 laps of Spa to remember Antoine and all that he did
Yep.
for racing, his life, his family, and everyone. So, yeah,
Yeah,
this is
and
the best way to do it.
I was also like I was there at Spa where I left half an hour before it actually happened, and I was just in shock to hear it. I've like actually thought that you were like invincible in a F1 car. I thought that we wouldn't see any, or F1, F2, we wouldn't see any more deaths. But yeah,
Yeah, the thing is though, like as well, just to point out, hot all of the drivers or most of them have got tributes for Antoine. So if you look at Alablum's, sorry I've pronounced his name right, his helmet, he's sporting a French flag tonight, as well as some of the other drivers as well. Satoshi running a tag in remembrance of Antoine. So yeah, and the thing is, it's honestly great respect for all of these drivers tonight taking time out of the race and whatever they've got to do to remember Antoine and
yep,
pretty much everything. And at the minute, they are doing a great job. But anyway, rest in peace, Antoine. You won't be forgotten. And same with all the other racing community. It pretty much brings you together in like times like this. So yeah, go on.
yeah, and some of them will be racing with the sorry, number 11, the number Antoine raced with. Uh, I don't think the games allow more to race with the same number. Not sure.
They do, yeah, because I have it
Okay.
online. But yeah, I think some drivers are going to be running the number 19 tonight. But yeah, it's pretty much anyway. Pretty much, even if they're not doing it or what, we're all just doing it to remember Antoine tonight, and it's pretty much a fitting tribute for doing it, as everyone does something to remember them. And there we go, everyone doing donuts, whatever they want to do, just again to celebrate his life. And sorry if I'm rambling, it's just something like this happening, it's always hard on the racing community. And we're also hoping Juan Manuel Correa's also alright after going to hospital as well to after fracturing both his legs. And we also hope he's okay and send the best wishes to him as well and his family. So there we go. Right then. But thing was with Antoine, he was actually a part of the Renault Driver Academy and pretty much like the fourth musketeer in the group of young French drivers that I was a part of. You know, F1 at the minute, and it's such a real shame that it was lost. But anyway,
Yeah, motorsport can sometimes be very unfair,
yeah,
very rare, but it
and
do happen.
yeah, it's just unfortunate that it does happen, and it's really hard to sort and whatnot. But anyway, like I know it was just a bit of shock for words this weekend because I was actually in France when this happened, and it was like the day after it was really quiet. So as well, you being at start of the weekend, just like saying you went from 30 minutes getting on back on the bus to go to the hotel to
Yeah,
just everything unfolding, but it was just a freak accident, and thankfully no one else got hurt. And I mean, one manual career, Giuliano Alesi. It was just, you know, just one of those things. But all we can do now is, remember him and pray this does never happen again. And hopefully it won't. But anyway, we shall go racing in a few minutes again to remember him for this weekend and in this special stream.
so yeah,
All right then.
people.
All right then. Sorry about going back into the lobby, but we're about to launch the actual race for tonight. But there we go. Our tribute to Anthoine Hubert. Rest in peace. Right then. Shall we?
Okay, here that you will not be able to race. Uh, I think can we still use the same lobby?
Yeah.
I think we can use it. Can you maybe message them?
Yep. We're about to go. Sorry if we're doing all this, but we just need to make a few adjustments now. So
I can
I'm
just
gonna.
put the picture of Hubert up.
So
Oh, whoops, I need to put it 2018 and 2019 F1.
mm,
Uh, so, yep, we will be starting very shortly with the Chinese Grand Prix.
yep.
Just when everyone are here, and I'm gonna check if I have the right settings.
So I just need to relaunch F1 quickly.
Okay,
Sorry about that.
no problem.
2 seconds. It's just my game's crashed.
GG Cody's.
GG code is, as I said, I'm already gonna get banned for saying that. But anyway, let's get sorry if this is taking a bit longer than expected, but we just need to reset everything up, ready to go, and then once we've done that, we shall be underway. So I need to quickly launch the game, then we're good to go. Yeah, and as well, we're still kind of, you know, obviously getting used to this as well, and you know, we're grateful for everyone. Get this up and running.
Okay. Okay. So, okay, we still need Adam to join.
Yeah, I'm hurrying. I'm hurrying. I'm hurrying. I'm hurrying.
No problem.
It's pretty much this is like a special race anyway, so it
Yeah.
won't be like it ain't like this every week anyway. But as well, doesn't make a good impression me for being the first time back in the booth after a while. But anyway, we'll get into the swing of it now. So, yo,
I think someone's game just crashed. Uh,
right then. So everyone's ready. So is everyone's in? Right then. Who? Right then. Who are we waiting for? Um,
someone's game crashed. This.
right. Sorry, the bloody.
Okay.
Right. Doritos. Right. Invite to lobby. Larson, Anthoine, ready. Alright then. Star. Who? Right. Are we ready? Almost. Cool. Who are we still waiting for? Oh, right.
Um,
Doritos, just waiting for Doritos to choose his car, then we're good to go.
17 drivers now. 16 drivers, sorry. Doritos don't
Hey,
know he has to choose car.
hey, I know. There you go. Right then. Come on.
Kidding.
I know. Right then.
Gonna tell him to ready up.
If you don't ready. Right then.
Yeah. Okay. Is he gonna choose his car? Is he gonna make it? I don't think so. Okay.
Oh,
We'll be starting shortly.
right then.
And we'll be starting.
Right then. All good.
Let's see here. Can put it to the F1. Okay, I can tell some facts about the track. The Chinese Grand Prix is um, the track is called Shanghai International Circuit and is situated in Shanghai, in China.
The
Uh,
Grand Prix it was first held in 2004 and has been home to some great races such as the 2007 one where Hamilton went into the gravel and the rain came down pretty hard and was a great factor in this race.
yep, and it is one of the longest tracks with its 5.4 kilometers or 3.3 miles.
The track itself, how drivers will have to attack this is pretty much just going flat out through each of the turns, but as well also being careful on using the accelerator because half half of these, like even when we've raced here, is pretty hard to judge. What you're gonna do and how you're gonna attack it, but drivers pretty much have to try and be as smooth as they can going through sector 1 and sector 2 with the hairpins and turns at full speed. But anyway, we shall begin with round 3 of DMR in China. Right then, so as the cars filter out the pit lane, we have
Doritos,
everyone,
the first.
everyone on soft. It's
Apart
coming
from
out,
Verk and Satoshi and Rinrin.
which as well. The thing is though about China, it can be, anyone can choose any strategy, but like probably the best option in China from personal experience would be starting on the mediums and going from the top 10 as someone might have done in Vortex. But starting from the front, tyre wear on this track, the softs will normally last you about 8 laps if you qualify in the top 10, but the preferred strategy normally is the one stop going from soft to hard, so you might see drivers start pitting around lap 7 and switching to the hard. It is possible to be done on the mediums, but that's very risky. And yeah, but personally, it's the hards. And anyway, so
Yep.
do you have anything to add, Popo?
I would
Or
say my preferred strategy is what is it called? Medium to hard. At least, yeah, I know it can really affect your qualifying, but it's worth it when it comes to the race, really. On the on the end of, I think you have more pace in the race on the medium than used soft in quali, and then
yeah,
of course you will be going late on the on the hard, so you're gonna be faster on the hard
yeah,
stint.
but yeah, sorry, but I was gonna say when you get to the end of each of these stints, the tire's always a shot, and it's really hard to actually get on with it. But anyway, we shall get on with then racing as each
I'm
of the
following.
drivers
Oh, no,
begin
sorry.
their first flying laps, and we're currently on board with Rinrin.
No,
Who's
I'm with um Doritos.
oh sorry, it's just the stream time's not catching up at the same time.
Oh,
So you're hang on, you're on board with
Doritos.
Rinrin.
No, no, Doritos.
Yeah, no. You
I
sure you're
just
on board with
removed all the thing. Yeah, I am. I am
the rest of them?
100%.
Do you know why?
What? What?
It was streaming off. Sorry about that, everyone. We've just had a little technical glitch with the stream. It was
What was
streaming
it?
off my computer.
It was what?
The stream was accidentally going off my computer instead of yours.
Oh,
No joke. So I was on board with Rinrin,
what?
and so is the stream gone down? Sorry about this.
Doritos 6 tenths faster than Theodore. Rinwins put the fastest time on the hards. 2 tenths faster than his teammate. We should go on board with Rinrin making his debut in Ferrari. It's a 136.4. He's getting better, I would say. He's not
Yeah,
like very as far off as he used to be. Look at those two Red Bull teammates, how close they are. Amazing.
Yeah. So the glitch has been fixed now. It was streaming off my computer instead of yours.
What was it?
The stream. So when I was on my computer, it was viewing my stream instead of yours, which was
What?
weird. Yeah, doesn't matter. It's
Huh?
fixed.
It's doing what I'm seeing. Huh?
I don't know. It was doing the opposite for me. But anyway,
What? Are you
I'll
sure?
ex- yeah, I'll explain after race. So when I was
uh,
looking at the stream, it got my on board because I was signing to the
what?
YouTube account.
I don't think that's true because I've been looking here all the time.
I don't know. I'll
Huh?
explain after.
Okay.
I'll explain after, but we'll get on with actually commentating and quali.
Yep. Yeah, Chappie, second fastest, very close to Rinmin.
And as well, this is also a debut for the Mercedes, and it's actually the first race they've raced in this season. And Chappie also coming in, and that is a blistering time, and actually giving a run for his money. So we, as well, on the hards, that's a great time by Rinrin, even though he's only to 132.9. The people on the softs have got to step up their game, but again, that is a very good lap by Chappie anyway. So what's happened to the points? Anyway, we are now going to probably start the next batch of laps. So at the minute, Rinrin has come out on top with a 132.9, followed by Chappie on a 132.9 as well, but split by 6/10, and then Doritos in third with a 133.1. But anyway,
Yep. I'm on board with Thomas here, who's doing his first lap. He's out on the softs. I'm sure he can challenge in the top if he can keep it together like in Australia.
yeah, I think Thomas is a pretty much a dark horse. When he's consistent, he's always, he's improved a lot as a driver over the last few weeks. Like in Australia when he was having that great battle with Shu and Shu, Satoshi and Verk. He was battling pretty much always halfway through the race, and he was putting up a great fight. And now as well, we watch him come around the final turn. We'll see his lap time, but
Second
I
final. Getting
think
up here to the
he's
final turn. Not a perfect lap, but
it's about
still no 134.2. Yeah, he
yeah. I
did a
think
few mistakes.
he must have made a few mistakes, as you said.
Yep.
Anyway, all the drivers are now coming out for their second laps, as we watch the top 8 come through. Anyway, yeah. I'm still having to get used to this commentating role, because obviously I normally race myself, and running a league is a pretty fun experience, or trying to, as we say. Anyway,
Trying to.
trying your best. But anyway, the only points I'll make at the minute is that Carl Larson and Hasselhoff, well, both of the racing points, I didn't say Force India, so that was good. I haven't set a lap time yet, as Larson comes out on the hards,
I can
and
go on board with Hasselhoff on a lap.
as Hasselhoff is now currently on the soft, so both Fort Racing points going for different strategies today. Oh,
Let's
and
let
as
Carl.
Carl sets a 132.3. That is a good time, but anyway, we still expect these lap times to fall
Yep.
as we go around. I'm pretty much think a 131 something is possible.
I think that Rinrin should be able to get into the 130s. Because yeah, he did his time on hards.
Yeah,
Um,
and
that might be like around 2 seconds difference.
yeah, he's a really fast driver. He took victory in Australia, and he came second in Bahrain. So sorry, I wasn't there for that race, but yeah, I've still got some of the knowledge. But don't judge me if I'm not correct on that one. But anyway, he's a good challenger. But as well, Verk and Satoshi. Even though Verk has not come out yet, and Satoshi is currently still in the pits, they could challenge the win as well. So we shall see
Yeah.
what happens with them. Then as well, at the minute, I'm pretty impressed by the Red Bull sitting P5 and P6. as that's a good turnout for them. This is
Yep.
also a new lineup with Theodore Bundy and
Oh,
Captain.
I think they did last race as well. I think they did.
Yeah, yeah, but I'm saying it's not a new. It's a completely new lineup to the start of this.
Oh,
Start of the
yeah.
season. After Red Bull went through a few drivers of their own, and as well, some of these drivers are making their debuts tonight, as we said. So Chappie is making his debut tonight,
Yeah,
as well as Massa.
replacing Alex Albon, who didn't manage to perform well.
As well as Massa, who's literally stepped in before the race was about to
Yeah,
start.
5 minutes before he signed up as a reserve.
Literally jumping in. But anyway,
So
we
yeah,
will keep an eye on it. Rinrin's already 5 temps up on his lap,
Rin.
and
Oh yeah,
as he
through
comes through
sector one.
sector 3.
Yes. Oh no, I don't think 5 tenths is a lot if you think that he did his fastest on the what is it called? Hearts, yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna
As
say
Theodore doesn't manage to improve.
well, I was gonna say an interesting tactic by the Taurosses there, giving each other a bit of slipstream
Oh, it
as they
said it
come
was
down.
1.2 up in his time, it say here.
Yeah, he literally got a toe down the straight. Will he set that 130? Will he break the 130 barrier? Oh, it's gonna be close. He'll
Come
do
on,
a 131.2. That's a
131
whole
2.
second faster than Cole, and quite an astonishing lap. As Chappie also comes through, but he does not
Oh,
improve.
Chappy goes a bit wide. Wait, is he on a lap? Yeah, he's on a lap now, Chappy. He's in hot lap mode. Oh, wait, he
Oh,
goes a bit wide again.
yeah, yeah,
Think,
he just stepped the back out a bit as
yeah,
Theodore
P6
Bun.
tenths down. Improving. Yeah, look, Captain Quiche. Is that how you say quiche?
Kaish, we'll ask him
Kaish.
after the race.
It was
One or
200s
the other.
from improving. Sorry, man, if I'm pronouncing it wrong.
Sorry, I mean we apologise in advance to half of the drivers if we are not pronouncing your name right. Yeah. Oh, as Doritos goes a bit wide over the second sector, and I
I
think
think
that's
someone
what.
just went off.
Ah,
Wait.
he set a. Yeah, he's almost a second down on his lap, so that'll be interesting to see.
Riggedy
But
is improving. Riggedy is improving
yeah,
by 2 tenths. 4 more tenths, then he will be able to jump a lap, a lap, a lap, boom. we call
quite
it.
literally.
How about we call him a lap down? No.
I mean, Rigidi's making his debut for Ferrari tonight, and
Yep,
fair play to him. He's giving it a
he's
go,
giving it.
and
He's very
he'll
close
do
to the
well.
field ahead.
As he will he improve now? 130. He does not improve, unfortunately.
No, Riggedy.
But
It
as
looks
well
like
as we say that, Verk and Satoshi are on their outlaps, and Verk's about to come across the line to start his
Larson
second flying lap.
doesn't put a lap.
Yep.
Was Verk is on the medium tire, starts a lap. I think he should be able to improve his soft time there.
Yeah.
Oh no, he
He's
did it on hard, sorry. He did it on hards.
yeah. I mean, he's literally just he's gonna go for the tactic of starting through the midfield, but we'll see. As he is already 3 temps up on his time, which is good. As he did the back just about a tad bit for Verk there, but anyway.
Looked okay, didn't look like he lost a lot of time, but yeah.
Anyway, see the thing is about his turn. Everyone, you can always take it through with a bit. You got the bit too much curve there from the look of it. And is he down? Yeah. Oh, he's
Still
still
half
five
a
temps
second.
up.
Half a second, that's fine.
Yeah, he just looked like he clipped a bit too much of the grass. Oh, as Massa! Whoa, that's at 131.8.
Oh my god.
So
Great
sorry
time
if
from him.
he must have gone through when Verk was going, but anyway. Vert comes down the final straight, and he's already 5 temps up, so this could be a massive improvement for him. But what a lap by Massa,
Yep.
and he's 2 temps down at the minute, but he's going for another lap. No, he isn't. He's not
I
going
don't
for
think
another
he
lap.
is.
And
But yeah, you never have big expectation to someone like you don't know. Asver puts fifth fastest on the medium. But yeah, then yeah, Massa again. Yeah, expectation were not great, of course, because I didn't know really. I don't know him as a driver, so yeah, I
yeah,
hope he can be one of those to fight at the top. That'd be great.
yeah, he's a new. Literally, we don't know anything about him. He's a completely new driver on the scene, and yeah, literally, he's literally just joined before this race as Marley comes around the final turn. Will he improve on his 133? And it looks like he will as he goes 7th. A great lap from him.
He's called
As
Anthoine on Steam for me.
yes, is a tribute to Hubert as well. Now Satoshi, let's see what he can do on the softs. And yeah,
Satoshi, where's he at the
he's
moment?
not.
He's
He's
fifth.
already one sec.
He's
He's already
already,
one sec.
yeah, he's already
Second.
done a lap on those softs.
Yeah. So right then, as we have 1 minute 50 left of qualifying, let's see what everyone can do. As
Rinrin goes out.
yeah, as Theodore Bundy begins his final lap by the look of it. Let's see what he can do. Well, both Red Bulls. Well, the thing is, will Rinrin be able to break the 130 barrier?
I think he can actually. Yeah, I think he can. Yeah. Oh, Hasselhoff is 7 tenths up on his time. Let's see what he can do. And on the final straight here across the line, it's 9 fastest. But yeah, look at this. We have like this very close midfield where we think we're gonna have some tough battles there for the points. That'll be
Yeah,
great to watch. Yeah.
I mean, it's a lap at the front as well. You know, it's pretty close at the front if we can. Oh, Satoshi. I think Satoshi's going to stay 5th as he has not got time to set another lap. But
Yep.
again,
And Berg is
I
not
think
either.
if Massa, yeah, I'm sorry, if
Yeah, sorry.
Massa can get some time up, we could have a battle on for pole between Massa and Rinrin. As you know, we'll see. I'm not sure if Massa got compromised on his lap or anything, but there's still a great time as well.
But
Cole,
now I'm gonna
the
go on
damage.
board with Rinrin here, who's gonna put his last lap in this quali. Really attacking this first sector, carrying as much speed in as possible. As it's, yeah, Satoshi retires, a lot of people starting to retire.
Yeah.
Rinrin is 200ths of a second up on his time. That will be purple sector 1.
Yep. As Doritos improves on his time, and Carl and Massa and Chappie, everyone from what P1 to P4 is on a flying lap at the minute as we ride on board with
Oh, I think
Carl.
Massa didn't make it.
No, he did make it. Did he make it?
No, he didn't.
No, he didn't. Oh, no, he didn't. And as Carl's 2 temps up on his time, he needs to find some more time if he's going to jump Massa. As Chappie's 6 temps up on his time. So
Oh.
this could be a great battle. As yeah,
Yeah, as you mentioned earlier, Chappie's debut race here. So let's see where or what he can be able to do.
yeah, as yeah, Carl is 5 temps up. He could actually jump Massa. He stuck the back out a bit
But now
as he
Rinrin
comes
is
round.
gonna cross the line. It's a 139. 130.9.
Yeah,
Oh my god,
as
great lap from him.
the thing is, we're keeping an eye on Carl at the minute after. Oh, as Chappie loses it. Chappie loses it. The back end stepped
No,
out around the hairpin. But
that's
again,
unfortunate.
he'll be P4 as we watch ride on board with Carl now. As he just comes back to come through the final turn, he was 5 temps up. Will he be able to jump Massa for P3? No, yeah,
It's gonna be
P2.
very close.
Will he do it?
He does
And
by like nothing. 100 of a second. Oh my god, that's close. But we still have
yeah,
Doritos. Oh, he abandoned his lap.
yeah,
Hasselhoff. I don't think Hasselhoff is
Hasselhoff's not on the lap. But there we
lap.
go, the grid for the Chinese Grand Prix. Is Rin Rin
I think
on
Massa
pole?
still. I think Massa he is on a lap, even though it did look like he made it.
Oh,
He does a 131.4.
it was
Great
just
lap.
on my screen. He didn't look like he crossed the line, so that's why I went with your thought. So I was right the first time. Thanks for confusing me.
Yeah, and
But
Thomas in the chat saying that he does struggle with his consistency. So just give it everything, mate.
yeah,
Then you should be able to fight for the points. But yeah, we have Verk, Antoine, who is Marley, and Larsen in the top 10 to start on the mediums. Yeah, the mediums should be medium to hard is a very good strategy. Um, so I believe they can impress us maybe in the race. We're having the last drivers who are in the pit right now, and it's Rin Rin, our championship leader, who gets the pole here in the third round. This is his first pole in DMR. Gets it by half a second.
clear of Massa and Carl, who put up a great fight for second and third, and Chappie with an impressive P4. But Satoshi and Verk, that's going to be a great battle in P5 and P6, with Doritos and Marley in P7 and P8. Then Bundy and Larson rounding up the top 10. But yeah, we should have a good battle on our
But yeah,
hands here.
I just want to say, look how close it is from Theodore to Captain K.
Yeah, it's
But
pretty much inseparable. So
yeah. Oh,
it's
it's
gonna.
rain.
Oh no!
Oh no, then you regret qualifying on mediums.
Oh no!
Oh man.
This is gonna be, you know, a pretty interesting one. Oh, this is gonna be interesting, and how everyone is gonna cope with this. It's our first race of the season, so you could see some surprising, inclusions from this, and this could be some drivers' favour and some's not. So as we start them, oof, this is going to be interesting. So as we begin,
Um,
so
the thing doesn't work. Okay, now it does. Okay, thanks.
yeah,
Thank you,
well,
Codys.
GG Cody's, GG Cody's.
GG.
But yes, this is going to be interesting.
It is. So yeah, I think Rin Rin he does he's very good in rain from what I know.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen half of these drivers in the rain anyway, so I couldn't really, give a question about who's going to be best or what.
Yep.
But it's going to be interesting for the midfield pack, and who's what. But at the minute, as we've learned over the first two races, we've seemed to have a pack starting to merge with the front runners and the midfield runners, and then the back runners. And at the minute, Rin seems to be top of that pack as he's leading the championship. But Verk and Satoshi are putting up a great fight in second and third, as well as Shoot, who's unfortunately
Couldn't
not with us
manage to
tonight.
get here.
Yeah, unfortunately he's not here tonight. But again, ooh, Chappie almost taking out.
Oh, he got
Literally,
he touched with Satoshi in
yeah,
his
that
qualifying
was very
information.
close. Literally, literally a bit of excrement came flying out of them.
As Riggedy goes off. And Mnemonics having some fun there.
He's doing a David Coulthard.
Yeah, I think that if Riggedy he just stays out of trouble and finishes the race, he might be able to get points. Come on, Rick, you can
Yeah,
do it. Don't give up.
you know,
Yeah, look how slow Rin Rin is going. Oh my god.
this is crazy.
Now Thomas is up to P1. P? Sorry.
That's fine. What?
I just got a little voice crack.
it's fine. Right then. This will then be a interesting race because we don't know how half of these drivers can perform in the wet. Will the front runners? I think half as it'll be hard to say because I don't know half of these drivers' abilities in the wet. So let's get on it.
Yep.
Oh, you've got the pause screen up. Get it off.
Yeah, so I was just in Discord fast.
Uh,
So yeah.
yeah, get it off because we're about to start. Right then,
Yep.
as the drivers line up on the grid, we shall begin the
Just
Chinese
have
Grand
Carl
Prix.
here.
Alright,
I
so
think it's
it's
gonna be a very good race.
yeah, it's just Carl
The-
lining up right then.
so yeah.
As the drivers take their positions, 3 lights, 4 lights, and away we go.
Oh no, it's the same glitch. I cannot watch
Yeah.
this that. Okay.
Right, as we
There we
go,
go. We start.
Rinrin
Berg
gets a
gets
great start.
gets a flyer.
Yeah, Verky's up to P4 already.
Berg
Please
goes
no
down the
contact.
inside of Satoshi. Look at that. He's he overtakes Let Carl. As Satoshi goes wide, but he managed to keep it on the track. No big
Yeah,
carnage. Very good. The drivers are keeping it clean.
yeah.
Riggedy
As
here.
I think we've actually got through turn 1 without
Look at
anyone going
Thomas
off.
up to P8.
That's a great start by Thomas. Oh, Chappie goes wide, Chappie goes wide,
Thomas
Chappie goes
goes
wide.
wide. Oh, Doritos did a dive.
Oh dear,
Yep,
Chappie goes
Thomas.
wide.
Thomas
Oh,
from the
someone,
back.
who's off?
There's
Someone's off.
Hasselhoff and a lap.
Oh no. Right then, as we pick up the fight at the front, as Rinrin is leading, followed by Massa, as they come through to the beginning of Sector 2. As Rinrin followed by Massa, followed by Verk.
Oh, they go
Tosh.
3 wide. Theodore does an aggressive move there. Great move. Oh, there's contact.
Oh,
Oh
Thomas!
no, what?
Oh, what? What happened there? There's Thomas. And yeah,
Um,
Doritos, no, you can't do that. Oh no. Thomas. Oh no.
okay, yeah, we're gonna
We get back. That was a
look
major crash. But anyway,
here on the
Rinrin,
straight.
Rinrin leading the
The
pack.
two horse drivers here. Let Carl looking to the inside of his teammate Satoshi.
As yeah, they
Sorry
as
about that. Okay, someone took a very weird line there, but yeah. We have Antoine, the two Red Bulls, side by side.
yep.
We have
As
Riggedy up to P14,
yep, as
but he's gonna be
and
overtaken.
as Chappie gets past Marley for
P6.
yep.
But
As
look at
he
that, Massa and Verk keeping up with Rinrin. Let's hope that's gonna be a good battle there.
yeah.
Haslov and Rinrin is still going side by side as a lap goes off into sector 1. Look at that, side by side. Great to see Riggedy fighting very good there.
Yeah, as on
Oh, look at this, Larson, Chappie and Antoine, Marley, sorry, fighting here.
yeah, a great fight. Apparently Satoshi's a minute down on Burke already.
Yep,
But I don't
2
think that's
minutes
even
down for me.
yeah.
Just gonna wait for Cody's to update him, as Chappie almost lost it there, but he managed to save it, but now he's under pressure from Larson, who's looking to the outside. Oh, as Chappie outbreaks himself and goes off, and Larson gets the position.
Yep. Oh, as we have a yellow flag as oh no, what's happened to
Oh,
Mnemonic?
Theodore did a little mistake.
Mnemonics is facing the wrong way.
Yep, that
Uh,
gives Riggedy another position.
yep. As he's on the move at the minute. Someone else lost the position. No, it seems to be.
Oh,
Oh,
Satoshi,
Carl,
let Carl.
Carl
Carl goes
both
off.
Hasses trading places. Toshi, no, Carl went too
As
deep.
the Red Bulls went side by side, but they just decide not to fight. Doritos looking to the outside of Kaish. How did you say? How did you say it?
Kaish, Captain Kaish.
Kaish.
I think it's Kaish or Kaish. I'll find out.
Larson and Antoine, Mali, sorry, going side by side, but
Oh,
oh,
sorry.
he goes wide. Mali goes wide.
Doritos and Captain Koisha battling for P10 in the final points position. Who will get it? Us. Doritos, what? He has literally no front ring. That's going to be Captain Koisha's position all day long in the minute. But, you know.
Oh, as Antoine giving the position to Chappie there.
Yep. So.
Chappie goes wide again. Yeah, the drivers are really struggling in the rain.
Yeah, I mean, it's a test of, you know, some of these drivers' ability and, you know, see how we do. Right, Vert gets up to P3. What's happened to Satoshi? Satoshi, point them.
Yeah, Verk overtook him on the start.
Yeah, sorry, I'm just a bit all over the place.
Yeah,
But,
as Rin Rin is pulling away from Massa.
right then. I mean, at the minute, this is some impressive driving by Massa and Rinrin. They're literally class of their own, as well as Vert's catching. Oh, as we have a yellow flag, as
Alap.
he spins
Alap.
out.
Alap.
I think he must have spun
Yeah,
around as
that's
Riggity's up to
unfortunate.
P13.
Riggedy,
You know,
up to P13. Good job, bro.
as you know, great one to Riggity for that. Right, as we come round to start the fourth lap, Rin leading.
Yellow flag somewhere again. Yeah, that's Alap. Alap again.
Yeah, I think he's
Struggling. I think he's got overheated tires now. Yeah, can be. Oh, Marley goes wide again at the last corner.
Yeah, that's right then. That. So as we start lap 4, Rin leads, followed by Massa as Rin starts to pull up a 4.5 second gap to Massa, followed by Verk, followed by Satoshi, and followed by Carl. As I think Mnemonics has lost it. Yeah, Mnemonics has lost it. Yeah,
Oh, Doritos goes down the inside of Theodore, who made a mistake.
yeah, and yeah, he gets P9 again. So
Doritos climbing back to his starting position, P7.
yeah.
Now he has 7.5 up to, was it Mali it is?
Yeah, I mean, all of the Toro Rossos and the Red Bull are battling for P9 at the minute, which is pretty much the closest battle on track. As you know, Carl is on the back of Satoshi. As Carl, both of the Hasses getting a bit greedy there, like looking. You know, it's Carl and Satoshi. Don't touch, don't touch. You know, it's the touch. You know, don't take each other out. That's what I was meant to say. As to come round into the straight, I was about to say hanger straight, which is not Silverstone. Will Carl be able to get Satoshi? He's close. He's close. Will he go for the dive? Will team orders come into play?
And he of course doesn't have the DRS.
No, he don't. Will he go for the dive?
Looking to the inside.
Yeah,
Late
Satoshi's
on the
gonna
brakes.
yeah,
Look at
he's
that.
gonna have to.
Still side by side. Satoshi hangs on to the outside and he
As
managed to keep his spot.
Theodore Bundy's ran the wrong way. Did it? I think he might. I think he might have made contact or something, because yeah, he's gone. But great driving.
Yeah, it was great also from Satoshi to keep his car on the outside there.
Yeah,
Was
as
good on
you
the
know,
throttle.
well, this battle for P4 is starting to heat up as Larson looks like he could be involved in the minute as he starts to draw the gap. But as well, Verk is closing on Massa as we speak. As the gap's down. Oh, yellow flag. Oh.
That's Theodore again. Now Riggedy up to P12. That's very unfortunate for Theodore. Of course that he spun, but I'm like a very big Riggedy fan.
Well, Riggity's doing superb so far.
Superb, yeah, very consistent.
Very consistent, and you know, yeah, as well, Verk is closing in on Massa. He will be in, you know, range with him in, I would say, about another 2 laps, and he's brought that gap right down for P2. Even though Rinrin is pulling away, that is really close.
Yep.
So, again, we watch.
The 1 second now as Verk goes wide.
Oh, so Hasselhoff gets past Captain Koish.
For P10 here. I think Captain Koish has made a mistake. Maybe. That can be very easy to do in the rain.
Yeah, as will Carl go for the overtake on Satoshi? Like, I mean, a few minutes ago, this was a great battle from both of the teams, but Will this? Oh, Satoshi gets on the grass a tad bit. Will Carl go for it? We'll find out.
Yeah. Of course, it's very hard without the DRS. He's gonna be late
Oh!
on the brakes. Not late enough. He still wants to keep his teammate alive and score points, of course.
Yeah.
But it can be very
Again.
frustrating to be stuck behind your teammate.
Yeah. As Marley is also closing
Yellow
in
flag.
on.
Larson pits.
Oh, as Larson is the first one. I know what he's gonna do. He's gonna try and jump Satoshi and Carl. Hope by as they battle out, he's gonna try and get them on the jump. And always Larson goes. So let's see how that plays out.
But yeah, of course he's
Verk
gonna
make
have to get the tires to the end.
Yeah. Did Verk make a little mistake because he seems to have lost a
Yeah,
second?
that's where he went wide, I mentioned.
Oh, as Larson puts the intermediates on. Big gamble.
Ooh. Oh yeah, we can just have a look at the fastest laps. That's Rinrin with a second lap. He's got the fastest lap by a second. Um, Compared to Massa, who's got the second fastest lap. Yeah, we're gonna keep an eye on Larson.
Yeah,
Oh
I
yeah, I
mean,
should probably make a tire here so we can see.
yeah, that was close. As Larson, he's already closing up on the back of his teammate
I
anyway.
think it's becoming light rain.
Yeah, he is. Oh,
Yeah, he overtakes his teammate here, who's
yeah. So
struggling on the full wets.
I think everyone, the rain seems to join them, but us, both of the Hasses all over each other again.
Wait,
As Satoshi and Carl are currently. Oh, as Chappie went flying off track. He went a bit too deep, I think.
Shabby. Oh,
No, he's back on track. As Carl is all over the back of Satoshi. As you know, right on board with him. Will he go again? Will he go for the move? Let's see. Will he go for the move? We know we have a yellow flag.
oh, go looks to the outside, then to the inside.
No, not again. As again, his bloody engine's jammed on full. So I can't really
But
do
yeah,
much there.
they don't have the DRS because of
As
the rain.
Rinrin.
Rinrin and Verg are pitting. Who is any of the Haas gonna pit? Carl is gonna do the undercut on his teammate. And
Oh, let's see
Larson
how
is
that.
already catching Doritos by, I mean, yeah, very
We just need to
fast.
we just need to keep an eye on this battle. Carl and you know, Larson. Who's will get out ahead? Will it be the Haas or will it be Satoshi as Carl pits? Will
I think
Larson get the
Larson
jump?
might have
Will
Larson might have done
Larson
the undercut. Yeah,
will he get the jump on Satoshi? No, Carl. Will Larson get the jump on Carl?
I
Oh,
think
this is
he
going to be
is.
close. This is going to be close. As
He
yes, he
gets it.
does.
He got,
The,
yeah, great undercut. Great strategy from him
yeah,
to be
as
the first to pit him.
Verk and Rinrin join at again as. Oh, Massa's lost it.
No.
Oh, that was close. Massa being a very lucky boy to stay in this race. He literally just drifted off the track and brought it back on. It just looks like these wet tires the track's drying up too fast, and you know they can't keep it on track. So some of these drivers could have just hurt their races, but again, shout out to Larson for a great strategy to get ahead of Carl. And yeah, but anyway, let's see how Satoshi and Massa do, as Rinrin is literally closed up to Satoshi now. The wets have, you know, got no grip, and Rinrin's about to claim P2 from Satoshi. I think he just stayed out for a lap too long, and that's probably cost him, you know,
Oh, yeah.
P7. Satoshi tries to cut back on Rinrin, but no, that's just not a battle worth fighting, as Massa comes into pit, and I'll be really surprised if Satoshi doesn't pit now as well, as we begin lap
But
8.
I think Verk might have done the overcut maybe on Massa now.
Yeah, oh, well, Verk is battling with Marley, and this is a really close battle.
Yeah, and I
But,
think Marley is gonna pit
yeah,
now. Is he? He
yes, he is.
is.
So, Marley comes into pit. Has Larson. Where's Larson
Let's see
coming
if
down?
Verk is gonna get ahead of Massa. He is just ahead. Oh, wait. Oh, no, that's Mnemonics who's getting lapped there.
There's Marley. No, yeah, Mnemonics. But a great. Great drive by Verk, you know, making up a great strategy and getting up to P2 after a great start. Well, so well done to Verk. on that as we go.
But yeah, Larson, of course, he can still um, compete for podium, of course. He's in P4 and he started from P10.
Yeah, will he be able to keep this up? Oh, as we have a yellow flag in sector 3. Is that? Well, I don't know what that was for. But anyway, that was,
Maybe Rinrin? Oh, not
yeah,
Rinrin, Riggedy.
I don't know. But no, don't say anything. Riggidy's P12 at the minute, and he's going really well. So great drive by Riggedy
Keep
at
it up.
this point. As now we've completed the first round of pit stops, and Rinrin is out in front, followed by Verk, followed by Massa, then followed by Larson. As we begin.
Yeah, and Larson
But
got the fastest lap currently.
yeah. As
Um,
Doritos spins it. Oh, did. No, it wasn't Doritos. Who was that? Rinrin. Oh God.
did he?
Yeah, won the red. Rinrin's just lost time. What was that? Yeah, it is Rinrin. Rinrin's lost time
Yeah, four
because
seconds almost.
one, the Red Bulls got in the way. That's the
A
bloody clock. So
lot of time.
yeah, Rinrin's just won the Red Bulls. I don't know what the devil I was
Red
doing,
Bull,
but
you mean not Red Bull, Toro Rosso?
no, it was one of the Red Bulls.
Did what?
Blocked Rinrin.
Oh,
It was Bundy. He's done it again. So yeah, that was a clear block, and that's,
no.
yeah, you can't be doing that, I'm afraid, Bundy. Anyway, as we begin lap 9, pretty much there's a few close battles, not at the minute, because I think everyone's tyres are at the stage again, but I don't know if these tyres will go to the end, but we shall find out in the end as we watch Rinrin lead out, who's pretty much been controlling this race.
But yeah, of course
So
it's might gonna dry up like completely, so they have to fit the slicks, and that might help someone in terms of strategy.
yeah, always we have a yellow flag for someone.
That's Riggedy. No, you stopped. No,
Always
Riggedy,
the
come on,
yeah.
Riggedy.
Oh no,
No.
Riggedy was doing so well. No joke, he was doing so well. And I'm actually, really ashamed for him because he was doing so well in the wet. And
Just need
he's
to not give up now. Keep it up,
he's
Riggedy.
he can get points. So let's go. As we begin lap 10 of this Grand Prix, as Rinrin sets at 147. Again, he's starting to pull away from Verk, but you know,
Never know if
Popo,
he's gonna make a mistake. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, you just don't know. But I was gonna say, I'm not sure we could have panned this out at the minute, I'm not sure who would have done the best in the wet, but it looks like we're starting to see some great drives in the wet by Rinrin, Verk, and Massa at the moment, which is great to see.
Yeah, and Larson as well have done fine, really. He did
Yes,
undercut both of the Haas drivers.
Popo, just check the streamings, the volumes okay on our mics, because Thomas is saying he can't hear.
What?
He says he can't hear your voice.
Not hear my voice. I cannot see anything.
Is it okay for you?
What? Okay.
No, mine.
Oh, your voice. So I should make you louder?
Um,
Yeah, I made you louder now.
oh, streaming's fine. I can hear the. I don't know. Let me check something. Right then. As Massa is closing in on Verk. He's under a second now. That's what you're saying. Sorry, I'm just going to check something because I've got the stream on the same time. But yeah. Let me just check the stream. Sorry about this. There's just a few technical difficulties at the minute. Speak. Hello?
Yes, hello?
All good?
What's going on? So your voice is too low.
Yeah, stream's fine. I don't know what's going on.
Huh, okay.
Everything's fine. Right then, Massa is 5 tenths away from Burke, and this could be a really close battle as Captain Keish and Hasselhoff are also locked in a battle. So, you know, this shall be interesting to see. And the past as Massa closes in on Burke, so we shall see. Okay, cool. Thomas, thanks for that. Sorted now, but anyway, who will know as we ride on board for the final points position? Hasselhoff and Captain Keish. Will they? Keish, I don't know how to pronounce it. I'll get it sorted for the next race. Come close, but I don't think any position change will be happening at the moment as they are a bit too far away from each other. As now Massa and Burke are still at it, and again Larson running an impressive P4.
Yep,
And
indeed.
oh, what's happened to Satoshi? Got a damage? No, Satoshi got a damage front wing. Sorry, I
You
didn't
go?
see it. Satoshi's got a damage front wing. By the look of it. Sorry, I can't see.
Yep. To his left
Yeah.
front, bit of damage.
Where did that happen then? Oh no.
Mm.
So, there's mnemonics.
So now Massa is very close to work. Yeah, it seems like Massa is very good to be late on the brakes here in the rain.
Yeah, will he get the move done? But as well, Captain Keish and Hasselhoff are in a great battle for the final points position as well. But will Captain be able to get in, touch with Hasselhoff for the final one soon as we go? As Captain, oh no, he gets a bit too deep and he's not able to make the move. Stick at the moment. As Massa carries on. That.
But yeah, I'm just gonna have a look at penalties. Those are might gonna affect
Well, I
few
mean the
guys.
the penalties at the moment. I'm not sure who's got them. As always Captain Keish as Hasselhoff goes wide, and Captain Keish is now all over the back of him. Well, oh no, he goes a bit too wide in the final turn. Will he be able to get the move done? As we watch the final points position battle happen now. So Captain, he's a bit too far back again on this attempt as well. So that one isn't going to happen. As now Massa looks to have gained on Verk, and will he be able to get the move done? As Verk, oh god, Massa's almost went into the back of Verk with the Red Bull. But will Massa be able to keep his foot down? What he needs to do is he needs to get his foot down as he goes through this part of the track, and this way he can get the most time, as Verk will get a bit of tow from the Red Bull that is in front. So will he be able to get the move done? I don't think so at the minute, but it's getting close as this battle is starting to heat up a tad bit. Oh, it's Massa!
Oh, he goes on the inside!
He locked his tyres. Oh no. Yeah, he locked his tyres and oof. Yeah, I'm not sure if he meant that, but I think he may have just got away with it but yeah. I think he might have misjudged that a bit.
Kind
Just
of looked
oh,
impressive.
it looked impressive. I'm not sure if he meant it or not, but that was something.
It reminds me of some of Verstappen's moves, like where he just
Wow.
somehow finds a gap.
Well, was it any gap it shall fit?
Yep.
But Chappie is now closing on Satoshi. I think that front wing damage is starting to
Yep.
get to him. Oh, Satoshi loses. No, he doesn't lose the back end.
Okay.
Looked a bit as he was losing, but it didn't look like it. What was
Captain Keish all over the tail of Hasselhoff.
Yeah, that battle's been going on for a few laps now. He's been getting close, but he just hasn't been able to get it. As Chappie as well, he's now all over the back of Satoshi. Will Satoshi be able to hold on for much longer? I'm not too sure at the minute, but anyway, we'll keep an eye on it. As Verk is now closing again on Massive, we're starting to have some of these battles involved.
Chappie goes wide. Oh, he managed to keep it off the grass.
Yep. So always. What's happened to Massa? Massa had a bit of desinkers. Verk and Massa literally go side by side in that
almost
straight.
contact there.
Oops, someone's got a yellow flag as Verk gets past her. Massa, will he get the move to stick?
Let's see, going in the slipstream of work here. Is he going to
Massa,
be able to go late on the brakes? He goes around the outside.
as Burke closes the move and gets it done. Oh, as Chappie's lost time. Matt Chappie's lost some time.
Yeah,
Just
was a nice move from Berg there. Nice defending move.
as Massa and Burke are literally at it again, going side by side into the main straight.
Wait, not side by side, are they?
No, there
Oh,
was
Berg
almost
goes wide. And Massa looks to the inside, almost contact there.
Oh, this is a great bit of racing, as
Berg is
Burke,
still gonna be on the inside. Forces
yeah,
him a bit wide there.
Massa
Say
not giving this fight at one bit. As
nope.
yeah, there we go.
And Berg
Well,
is telling him, nope, you're not gonna come here. Oh, and he does the Ricardo move.
oh,
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 almost contact.
I'll admit, I'm just making such high pitched noises at the minute. I don't even think I know what they are, because they are definitely not natural. Yeah, this is a great battle at the minute, and as well, meanwhile, Rin is out on his own in the
And
lead.
Riggedy is down to P15. Come
Well,
on, man.
I think he must have made a mistake when the yellow flags came up 2 seconds ago. As Verk now tries to pull away from Massa, as
Captain Quiche goes wide.
DRS, as the track's starting to dry out, as DRS has now been enabled. So Massa may have
Oh, what?
DRS has been enabled.
Oh,
So this could be interesting. Is the track starting to dry out? As yeah, I think he's just a tad bit too far behind on this go. Satoshi goes wide again, as this wing is definitely not helping him one bit.
look at Massa here, just gaining and gaining. But yeah, Berg defends the inside there again.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch Chappie and Satoshi as them two get on. I think.
Oh, they're pitting.
Ooh,
Oh,
ooh,
no!
Oh, what happened?
Massa
Burke
hit
didn't see.
Berg on the rear on the pit exit entry. So he got past Berg there. And Rin is on the medium tire.
Sorry, I didn't see that. As Carl stays out.
Carl stays out.
This could affect the whole race. Now
I'm gonna run both with Rin here to see how he's going. And Carl, compare their times here.
Carl's brave, so let's see their times when they come around again.
Yeah, looks like the mediums are quite a lot faster.
Massa just gave the position back to Berg.
Satoshi changing front wing. Oh yeah, respect. That's respect.
So great for them. Yeah, as we now see the main one that's took the gamble is Carl. Has he made the right decision staying out, or is this track starting to dry up? As Captain Kush gets a time penalty for multiple warnings. So at the minute, we shall see. And so whoever these stops could gamble and decide the outcome of the race in some people.
But Larson, he fitted the hard tire.
Yeah.
He might not feel that he could have gone to the mediums.
Yeah, I mean, saw it after, but yeah, Carl is stayed out. He can't stay out this much longer. I think the track is still. As Larson goes to the hard. Bold call from Larson there.
Oh yeah, I just told you right before.
Sorry, I'm stuck in two things. As Larson and Burke are still at it. As Carl now pits. Did he make the right call by staying out? And
looks like he's lost a few seconds on it.
Yeah, as Verk and Massa, are now at it again. But again, great respect from Massa for giving Verk the position back.
Yep.
But we shall see. So there's Larson goes into P4 and Carl now comes out. But will Carl be able to catch Larson? I'm not too sure at the moment, as we shall see at the end when the tyre wear starts to come into effect. As we have 12 laps to go, and this is going to be an interesting fight at the end. So Larson is currently 7
Yellow
seconds
flag.
behind. Oh, yellow flag. I think it might be Riggedy. Oh
No,
god, no,
Riggedy in
sorry.
the pits.
Sorry, I just hate it when it does this when you've got a retired driver.
And Rinrin
So,
just again showing his class here.
yeah, I mean, oh, it's
As
Alablum. Yeah, it's Alablum.
Alabal.
It's the other Renault
But
that's
now
lost.
Massa got the slipstream and the DRS on the back straight here. It is
Will he be able to take it?
the 1 kilometer long straight around that. I think it is. Rinrin gets fastest lap. Verk goes to the inside. Massa looking to the outside again. Nice defending from Verk there.
Yeah. And again, doing great.
Is he gonna be able to keep the position for
Oh god!
11
Oh,
laps?
Massa just. Sorry, I just come on to Massa and
Yep.
he's just like literally all over the back of Verk. So
Oh, a bit of desync there. Oh, doesn't look good. Come on, Codys. Don't do it. Don't ruin
well,
this battle.
don't do anything, Massa. I know he's got.
Doesn't look like Carl lost any positions on it. Just managed to stay ahead of Chappie.
Yeah, and keeps doing it. As this is pretty much the closest battle on track at the minute for the second major points scoring position. It is kind of a bit like, you know, some of these moves earlier between these two. This could be a great rivalry if it unfolds, but you know, it's been a great fight at the minute. As out of everyone, these are the closest battles on track. So we shall see. Rin pretty much in a class of his own at the minute. Yeah, unless something disastrous happens in the last 10 laps, I doubt, you know, he's gonna have much lost. So
Looks like Vergus pulling a bit away.
yeah, we'll look if it is.
No damage to Massa. He might just be saving his ERS. Look, yeah, he's in mode 0 and he's got like 80%. So he's getting ready for the final attack for
Yeah,
P2.
I think he's just gonna save a bit. Well, I don't know what his tires like at the minute, but yeah, I think as well. Is Chappie closing in on
Yep,
Carl? I'm not
he's
too sure.
closing in on Carl, yes.
So that could be an. Oh, it's Massa. That's half a second almost that the gap's gone up by. So that will be interesting when we watch at the end. But anyway, we'll be on it. Satoshi is kind of closing in on Chappie as well. So P5 could be interesting at the end of the race. But again, can Carl catch Larson? As Carl pitted a lap up, you know, he's got younger tyres at the moment. And Larson's on the hards, which could come back to bite him at the end.
Yep.
Well,
But it
metaphor.
doesn't look like Carl has been catching Lawson. But yeah, we will see.
Yeah.
Massa's trying to get within the second of Verg again.
Whoa, mnemonics! What the devil was that?
Whoa.
He he just went across the front of Doritos. Sorry, I was watching on. But
Okay.
yeah, it was just came on screen. But anyway, so it was Chappie is now in one. He's nearly in a second of Carl. Will he have DRS down this straight as well?
No, he will not,
Oh,
and he almost lost it.
yeah, he did almost lose it. As
I think, yeah.
Massa is currently closing in on Burke. So Satoshi.
I think Rinrin almost can do another pit stop for soft and just destroy the
Rin
fastest lap.
Rin could go for fastest lap if you
Oh
do
yeah, he
it.
already got it.
So that
By quite a lot.
it would be interesting to see if he could actually go for fastest lap. Oh, there's yellow flag somewhere.
This
Must
Rinrin
be
is not Rinrin. Riggedy is a lap behind the closest car. Oh man.
as you know, Chappie and Carlo about to have a nice, you know, battle towards the end. So we shall see
Oh
how
yes.
that is, as K Mag would say. to Nico Hulkenberg.
Oh,
There could be words. There could be words with Massa and Verk, but I hardly doubt it will have him in the end if we can to come talk about it. Yeah, Chappie's all out nearly up Carl's gearbox again. God, why the hell do I keep saying that?
okay.
And
Massa
yeah,
here.
yeah.
He's
Oh,
gonna have the DRS. And got some good slipstream there.
oh, sorry. Carl, no, Chappie is literally at the back of Carl, and he might have him at DRS if he can get a good exit out of this turn. So, Chappie literally in Carl's slipstream. Will he be able to get him now?
Is
We
there a
shall
yellow
see.
flag somewhere?
Yeah, it's probably on the back markers. As
Oh,
Chappie goes on Carl, will
oh,
Chappie get the move done on Carl? By the look of it, yes. As you
down
know,
the inside.
Carl, yeah, Carl's not going to fight this. I think if we have a look at his tires, Carl's got younger tires, so he should be catching Chappie at least, or he should have like the slight advantage. But anyway, we'll see on that. And Massa now comes towards the end, and yeah, this is going to be an interesting battle. It's just going to be see who can get to the end. And Verk is Massa's just saving his ERS. He's currently got it in 0, as well as Verk's is like 25 and Massa's 67.
Oh,
So
bro.
this could be anyway, go either way. So we shall see as Rinrin now goes, and Massa and Verk are currently still battling it out. As Carl looks like
He's keeping
maybe
up with Chappie.
I think. Ooh, no, I don't think. Nah, Chappie's probably got it because Carl's literally used all his. He's kept his ERS in mode 5, which could
Oh,
really cool.
3%.
Yeah, I mean, I know some drivers flick it to 0 and others don't, but some people use their ERS differently. But we'll
Yep.
see. I think that's it for the minute to do with battle, so I don't think anyone else is closing up apart from Verk and Massa, so we'll see on that one.
Just gonna have a look at penalties, if anyone got any more. Currently, Doritos have a penalty, and
Yeah,
Captain Quiche have a penalty.
yeah, well,
Yellow
well,
flag
well,
again.
that's Album again,
Album
but
again.
I'll just make, well, I want to have, I want to get the views of Thomas and Doritos, the view of that crash, because that was insane. As Riggedy locks up his tires and gets out the way of Rinrin, but I want to get the view of both of them because I just literally saw when I came back on the stream, Doritos' car was forcing Thomas into the wall and
But yeah,
completely
we're
wrecked his
gonna we're gonna
race.
find out after what's gonna happen. Of course,
Yeah. Oh,
we'll leave that
so
up to the stewards.
yeah, I
Who
know.
are us?
I mean, just from the look of it, it looks like Doritos was completely forced Thomas into the wall, but until we can see anything, we can't say for sure who caused it. As Massa gets a 3-second time penalty, so does Verk have a time penalty, and what does
Nope,
this mean?
Verk does not have a penalty.
Oh, so Massa. Oh no, he could have just blew his chance at P2 for that. So we shall see. Will he be able to get it as he goes again? This means now
Let's see
he's
here.
actually got to go on the attack and try and force out an advantage. God, he almost goes
Looking
into the
to
back
the
end.
outside. Very good on the brakes. Massa is late braking.
Yeah. He's got one thing he's got to do is though he's got to get past Berg now and pull that gap. Will he be able to do it?
He's in mode 4 overtake mode on the main straight here. He's looking to the inside. I think he's gonna get the move done, and he goes wide again, and Verks does the switch back. But Massa is still there. Are we gonna see some suck my balls here? Oh yes, Verk passes it.
Oh, what as you heard it from K-Mag himself. Yeah, Rennering's just literally in a class of his own, and he's pretty much got this in the bag unless nothing goes wrong. As Chappie, he's closing in on Larson, so the battle
Yep.
there could be a battle for P4 at the end. As I said, I think Larson made a huge mistake putting those tires on. And it's pretty much come back to bite it.
What's the yellow flag? That's Hasselhoff. Hasselhoff spun.
Yeah, but I'd safe to say Hasselhoff's got the final points position all to himself. As Larson comes up
But yeah,
to
I love to see Werk not giving up. Just keeps defending.
Verk's a great driver. I mean, I've had a battle John and then again I forgot what the other one was, but it was great. Was battling out for no, it was OCR. We actually did the same battle but in 2 different races. And he won both of them. It's about
Oh, Master's spinning. Oh,
oh
yeah, he's doing the drift.
this
10
I'm
out
not
of 10
sure where
drift.
I'm not sure where Massa's come from, but where he's learned that impressive. But look, it's a bit like having our own bloody Jules Villeneuve in the bloody server. That was literally drifting into the
Look at he
pits.
retires. No.
He literally almost made it to the end. As Larson is now up into the points. No, podium position.
Podium. Oh, yes. Oh my god, we're gonna have a new battle for podium here. Massa, where
What
is he
happened?
gonna come out? Right in front of Satoshi.
So why did Massa pit? Is Massa
It
going to try?
was. Mm, yeah, maybe
That's one.
he didn't have was good on the tire wear.
Yeah, I think the tires might have, had. We shall see. The question is, will Chappie be able to steal that podium away from Larson? So as we have another yellow flag, as Album goes again. As well, Rin could make a pit stop now, and he could take the fastest lap.
Yeah. So that Mazda doesn't steal it from him.
Well, let's have a look. So Massa has got to get 6 seconds on the softs to get that podium position, but
And he's got the penalty.
yes, I know that.
And he couldn't get past Berg before, so let's see if he. I think he's gonna have some more advantage here on these tires.
Yes.
Looks like an easy move here on Carl. He was very close to him. Was it easy? Carl goes back. Yep. No chance there.
Well, Massa's gonna go for the fastest lap, so
Yeah, I'd love to see this fight between Larson and Chappie for the podium.
I don't. Will we get it? I don't know. As I think Larson might have just got it. Or well, Massa is pretty much the prime candidate to get that podium position with the tyres he's on. He's going to be on much fresher tyres than Larson because Larson's on the hards and he's on a much slower tyre compound, and Chappie's also gaining on it. So we're going to have a 3-way battle for the final podium spot. And Massa is pretty much hunting down Chappie with 4 laps to go.
Yeah, and I also just want to say that I believe that Satoshi, if he didn't have to repair his front wing, he could have been in that fight because that cost like around 5 to 7 seconds. And then, of course, he had to stay one more lap out on the full wets because his teammate pitted. That probably also cost like 2 seconds. Srinrin gets fastest lap on the mediums, 10 laps, all mediums.
Well, Massa's got to pull something out of the bag then if he wants that fastest lap, because I think his chance might have gone with those tyres.
Yep,
As well.
Chappie is catching.
3 laps to go. We'll be able to get him. As is Massa starting to peel off a bit? Yeah, Massa's starting to peel off a bit. So this could be an interesting battle for the final podium position. So we shall see. And see who gets it, as we can see all 3 of them in the background. And what's yellow for? I can't see.
A lap.
Yeah, he's had a few spins today.
Yep.
Anyway, will Chappie be able to close down Larson enough to steal that podium position? So let's find out. This is pretty much.
Oh. Okay, never mind. Doesn't look like Massa really got the pace on the soft.
Yeah.
He
I
might
think.
he might not know like quite where the limits are. He's gonna have to build the pace up a little. But yeah.
Yeah. Whereas Ring sets the fastest lap again,
Oh my god.
and yeah, taking all the points home. But Larson, oh, will as okay. Just check if Larson or Chappie's got a penalty.
Oh, they don't.
No, they don't. So this is literally an all-out fight to the end. So this will be interesting to see who gets it. As I think Burke is Rin, safe to say, have got P1 and P2 in the bag. As Massa has now found some pace on the tyres, but I think he may have left it too late to challenge right then. So not 2 laps to go yet. As well, Mova's in the track. So we've got 3 laps to go. Larson, Chappie, or Massa for the final podium position. It will be close, but I think Larson might just have it in the bag. All he's got to do is defend from Chappie for 3 laps, and then he's got it.
Oh,
So,
Larson went to the curb there. Doesn't look like he lost a
oh,
lot of
Chappie
time.
almost lost it. Chappie with a little twitch. He's done that a few times in this race because he's hit the power too soon, and Satoshi and Cole, they're closing down the gap as well. Oh, as Massa is Massa's starting to, claw
catching a
some.
bit.
Yeah, he's clawing some time back on, some of that. So let's see. Oh, Chappie's all the way at the back of Larson. But yeah, I think Massa's not going to be able to get P3 because he needs to get a 3-second gap, and the amount of time he's got left, it's just not going to happen. So will Larson get P3 or will it be Chappie? Let's find out. So let's go. Chappie begins. He'll have DRS as he comes down the straight, so get him as we ride on board with him. He's probably a tad bit too far back on this lap, so we shall see.
Yeah, and Chappie's almost out of ERS.
Yeah.
Oh, late on the brakes. Almost contact.
Literally, pretty much. So we'll watch this now as Mnemonis gets a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane, and Chappie is literally all over the back of Larson. So let's see
Indeed.
what I was going to say. Let's see the differences in gear. See, the one thing that defines people on this track is the gears, that when they change gears, as you see, whenever I did this race, I always shifted down to second. I never went down to first, and that's why some people are better on this track, because they shift. They know what gears to shift. Oh, Chappie loses it a tad bit. Oop, that was close. So we can see how's it going to end up as Larson and Chappie battle it out. Oh, as Larson goes a tad bit wide, Chappie's literally.
But yeah, that you mentioned with gears, yeah, sometimes it can be fast to do a short shift. But yeah, sometimes it can be very hard to get on the traction as Chappie does a dive there.
He might have to give the position back, so I think he was off track. I think he might have cut the curb when he done that. So yeah, did you get that on I don't know, but we'll have a look. Will Larson be able to get that position back? I'm not too sure. So
Larson stays in mode 2.
In mode 2, but yeah, that Chappie, I'm not too sure. I'm not sure what will happen for that, but anyway, go. I think, as it is, that might be the final finishing position, unless Larson comes back at Chappie on this final lap. So we shall find out. Anyway, as well, it was safe to say who's, Rinrin's been out in front all this race as he comes round to do his final sector, and he finishes 30 seconds he'll finish 30 seconds ahead of Verk, and 30 seconds ahead of Verk at this rate. So safe to say who's won, unless his car blows up in the last 2 turns. It's highly unlikely. So Rinrin comes out of the third final turn, penultimate turn, and he heads into the final turn. Rinrin
to claim the win, the third
in
round.
China, round 3. Rinrin claims his second win of the season in China.
Larson
with a
doesn't seem to be close enough.
to be
Chappie.
honest, with a spectacular drive. As you know,
Yeah, I would say my driver of the day goes to Larson, starting from P10.
I mean Larson put in an impressive performance in Bahrain as well. But
And
yeah,
Berg here, about to cross the line. He got a very good start from
yeah,
P5 up to P2 on the first lap, first few
yep.
corners.
Oh, is Alablanc gets a 10-second penalty for exceeding track limits as Larson goes wide. And there we go. Chappie crosses the line, third for the final podium position, followed by Larson, with them two
Followed
putting
by
up a great
Massa
battle at the end.
P5,
And Massa coming P5, yes.
Let Power
Satoshi,
P6, Satoshi, Marley. His first race here
yeah,
was a
and
fine, consistent performance from him.
yeah. Mnemonics gets a 5-second penalty for an unserved pen, and yeah, I think that pretty much rounds up.
We still have Doritos in P10.
Yeah,
Oh no, not P10, P9, sorry.
yeah, and there we go. That rounds out the race for today. So yeah, there we go. So in the second we shall be onto the podium once Alav Blam crosses. Will he cross? I think he's about to cross the line anyway.
Yeah, I think we should probably only do 3 interviews because I don't have a lot of time. I have to go then.
I know school. Right then.
So yeah, the three first to
Yeah,
sign up for an interview will be chosen.
yeah. Right then, as Rinrin, Verk, and Chappie all celebrate on the podium, a great drive by all three of them. So, in the second, we shall begin the interviews just once we've got, all the way. So we'll see who wants an interview. So I think Thomas wants an interview, and it will be good if we could have Doritos, Rinrin. Yeah,
Yeah, we have Rin Rin. We can pull him in.
yeah.
Hello, hello. 2 seconds. I just need to. You probably cannot. Yeah. We can pull him in.
Right then.
Okay,
So
there we go. Hello, hello. 2 seconds. I just need to. You probably cannot. Okay, now we're ready with the interview. So, Rin Rin, that was a very great drive there. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, that's all I will say to that.
Okay, now we're ready with the interview. So,
yeah,
Rin Rin, that was a very
I
great
mean,
drive there. Okay, there we go.
another great drive in your second win of the season. So, how did you find that after, a pretty much dominant performance in your own words? How would you put it?
you just said it right. I said it right there. Dominant. Qualifying couldn't have gone any better. I was like, I contemplating in qualifying because I was really struggling to get the tyres to not overheat. And I was doing mid 31s in qualifying, and then somehow out of nowhere on my final run, I just pull out a 30.9, and I was just like, what?
Yeah,
out of no, out of nowhere. Race itself, actually was I thought it was going to be a dry race, but to begin with, but it was actually a really wet race. So I do enjoy the good wet conditions. Um, Makes it interesting. I think the start of the race I was a bit sort of nervous trying to feel my way around the track, because obviously it's just really slippery. But after that, once I got a rhythm going, that was it. I just drove off after that. So
But yeah, it was also your first pole here.
it
So,
is my first pole. Yeah.
oh yeah.
had a bit of a moment though with Theodore, which I will take hold my hands on. That was probably my fault. Coming out.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think I saw because I just literally saw him on stream lock up, so I thought he literally almost went into you, but
I
yeah,
went into him. I know. I thought he was going to go to the right hand side of the track to let me go, but I misjudged it and just went into the back of him. And I was like, at first I was a bit like, what the hell? But at the end of the day, I just got back up and focused and just got on with it. My fault entirely. I hold my hands on. I do apologise for hitting him, but luckily they got no front wing damage from that. So.
yeah,
that was lucky.
um,
So,
and yeah, I mean, again, great drive by you, Rinrin. I think that's put you extending your lead in the championship and the constructors as well. And yeah, and second place last week. So well done for another great performance.
Thank you.
And anyway, so right now,
so yeah, congrats, Rin. So yeah, we will have Satoshi joining us in 1 second.
okay, yes. So almost 2 seconds. Yep. I'd just like to make a point out as well, just before we move on to Sashi. So, Rinrin, when you pitted for the mediums, was the track just drying up too quick, or was it still, what would you make of it? I think it's actually gone. Yeah, sorry about that. I've just asked the question. The guy and the driver's gone. So
Crap, Dave.
yes, Satoshi, yeah. Yes or no? I don't think he is. Well, we can also get Marley in for an interview. Or if not, I'm just gonna put Thomas in the channel.
Yeah, we have Thomas here.
Thomas.
Yeah, your race ended on the first lap.
Yep.
Yeah, we saw that on the stream. If yeah, you.
Yeah, you spectate. Yeah.
Yeah, and we just saw Doritos literally take you into the wall, and through no
Yeah.
fault, no fault of your own, it just looks like.
Yeah. On the corner before, I was a bit wide, and after that, because it's slippery, there I had a bit oversteer, and I hit him there. He thought it was on purpose, but it wasn't.
Yeah.
And that's the reason why he just.
Oh wait, why we have so many people now?
I don't know.
Hi, I've been moved in.
That's fine. We'll move on in a second, but yeah.
But yeah, it's just I cannot make this many interviews.
Yeah, the
Well,
final two.
I was
Final
just happy with the start, just not. That's it.
Yeah, we'll have a look at the incident after, but yeah, it looked quite violent.
But yeah, you're
Actually,
gonna have to remember to report it, then we will look at it,
Actually,
of course.
actually, it doesn't deserve a watch. It just there, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, yeah. Anyway, so it was just hopefully better luck next week, and we'll have a look into the incident. So,
Yeah.
moving on to the final two interviews of the night, Marley and Alum. Hang on, sorry, is it Alablum?
Also here.
That
Oh,
works.
sorry, Satoshi.
No problem.
It was just right. So I think we'll let's try and do a triple interview at the same time. So Satoshi, how did you find that race overall?
I have to talk with Gunther after this one because I am actually so bad at this thing, this video game called F1 2019, and yeah.
Enough means enough.
Yes. So basically, I had brake issues because I believe I had a pretty low brake pressure on
Yeah.
the heavy rain, and then at lap 11, I was stuck behind Nemanix, and at turn 1 and 2, he slided into me, and that's how I lost my front wing, and that's why I was bad. And also, I switched from wets to inters too late, and I tried to somehow recover it, but yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it was all good anyway in the end, but you got a decent finish after front
I'm
wing damage.
disappointed. I'm disappointed because I thought that I can make at least a top 5 at least. So yeah, I'm pretty disappointed after this, but I don't know, to be honest.
Yeah,
Please be
I
back.
mean,
I need a new wheel.
I mean,
Simple as that.
Need a new tub.
oh, literally, same with me on new pedals. But anyway, thanks for that, Satoshi, and great race again and finishing in the points. And we'll have a word with Gunter after and bring him in.
We speak after.
Speak after. Anyway, so moving on to Marley. That was your first race
Yeah,
in the McLaren. How did you find that? And
it was really fun. I had a lot of fun. It was my first ever rig race, so it was pretty cool to run. I made a lot of mistakes under a wet. I think I could have maybe fight for the 5th place, but it's part of Formula One. You have to make no mistakes.
yeah,
So overall, I'm happy with my pace. When we were on soft tires, I matched the pace of the guys in front of me. Just make one mistake, push me very far. But otherwise, really nice race, and congrats to Rinrin. He really wrecked us. Oh,
Cheers.
and so yeah, looking forward to other tracks. I race a bit better on.
yeah.
And thank you for organizing that. That's really nice.
No problem. Yeah, it's just we're still getting used to it as well. But yeah. Anyway, so we gotta move quick on to Alablum. Is it Alablum? Is he there?
It's close enough. It's the name's literally gibberish, so you can't really fuck it up.
Sorry, I was just trying to get onto it anyway. But yeah, you seem to have like a few little adventures at the back in the
Yeah.
round.
Well, I like to think that I got a pretty good start off the hop there, but I couldn't just keep it together. I think it was in turn 4 or 5 where I lost and dropped back to the back where I stayed for about the rest of the race. Had a couple little fights with, I think, who was it? A Ferrari and a McLaren, anyway.
Riggedy mnemonics.
Yeah, I believe so. And when Mnemonic switched to the softs there, I saw him coming to my right, and I was like, "Oh my god, this is my shot!" And then I completely whiffed turn 1. So it's the way she goes. I'm still learning, still getting used to the speed and the controls of this terrifying video game.
literally, literally. Anyway, it was a good solid debut, and pretty much you just learn as you go along. So I was pretty much like, so yeah. There's a few of my adventures on YouTube, so there we go.
Yeah, if you go to my Twitch channel, you'll see a few of my adventures in career mode.
I mean, yeah.
Hitting the replay button a few too many times.
Literally.
Yeah.
There's an incident where I might have, like in my first season in racing, I may have reversed back onto a track and took about 2 cars out. So there you
Oof.
go.
Yeah, I had a race yesterday actually, and it was on Canada going into turn 2. I guess it'd be turn 3. I went to talk to Jeff, and I hit the pause button by accident. And when I panicked to unpause, I was in the wall.
Oof.
That was the end of the race.
Yep. Oh well.
Way she goes.
Yep. Anyway, I'll just like to say thanks for all the drivers for doing, because I think Popo has got to dash off. So thanks for all the drivers and interviews, and congrats to Rinrin on winning again, his second race in 2, and another shout out to Satoshi, Marley, Albert, Thomas for doing interviews. So there we go. We'll end the stream there, and thanks for watching. And we'll be back next week for Baku.
GG.
Yeah, I'm not winning Baku.
No.
I'll say that now.
Baku.
Why not win-win?
Oh shit at Baku. Like literally, like if you watch the COR race from Sunday, I had like no pace and still managed to finish on the podium. I'm like, my teammate just drove straight past me and then went down the road. I was like, okay.
Yeah,
I'll wave goodbye.
the last time I raced in Baku, I think I was bloody battle with Verk, and then I was on much fresher, but then I've dropped it because of stupid lag.
If you can keep it out of the wall, you're fine. That's literally that's the aim of the game. It's like Monaco, just keep it out of the wall.
Yeah.
Easier said than done.
Oh
Yeah.
yes, should I
So
end the stream now?
yes.